Welcome to Bryer's Music Showcase. I am Bryer and welcome back to another video. So, today we're going back to a more laid back video. Today we are doing another record store finds video because just earlier today, just went to the record store and we picked up some CDs and some vinyl. So we have 3 vinyl and for good prices too. And we got some CDs as well. I think we got 8. So we're going to go through them real quick and just kind of go through what's inside that whole, we've done this before. It's been a long time since my last one. I want to say it was back in August. So hopefully this is a nice little return. Again, kind of stripping back almost because the last video, which was the unpopular opinion video, that was pretty elaborate. That took a lot of editing, stuff like that. So luckily that video was done pretty well, so thank you for those who had watched that one. It was fun to make, by the way, so again, thank you for watching it. Let's just jump right into it. So now, let's get to the main event. So, as always, let's start with the CDs first. So, we're going to go kind of a random order, almost. First up, some of these I got for very cheap. Got quite a bit that were less than $1. So first up, we have Heart. Yeah, I found another Heart album. Here we have, what's this one called? How do you say this? Renegade. Hopefully that's right. I'm a bit off right now, but yeah, Renegade. So this is another one of their 80s albums. This came out in 1990 this came out. But yeah, this was kind of the last of their kind of hair metal phase. I know Anne and Nancy were not a particular fan of this period, particularly the big hit on here, which was All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You. I've heard that they really didn't like that song, but it was a big hit, so what can you do? The rest I don't know. I actually never heard this whole album full, but should be interesting. I do like this period of Heart. I know most people don't, but I'm very forgiving, so here's the CD. It's pretty dusty, a little bit, but still in pretty good condition. So there's the disc. Now let's go through the booklet. So you open it up. Here's a picture. Here's Nancy and Ann there. And here's the rest of the band. Bunch of people. Not many people know. That sounded mean. I apologize. And then you have the lyrics, of course. Not a whole lot to say, honestly, but at least there's stuff inside, of course. Alright, so there you go. So that's the first CD we got. Up next, now here was a good find. So this is by a guitar player. His name is Robin Trower, and this is his second album, I think. Bridge of Sighs. This came out in '74, I believe. Of course, if you don't know who Robin Trower is, he was the guitar player for Procol Harum, but then he decided to go and do his own solo career. And I've heard good things about this album. Most people say this is pretty good. Yeah, I'm just looking through it. Yeah. Very interesting cover. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. If you know the answer, let me know in the comments. But yeah, definitely looks interesting. I really don't know what type of genre Robin Trower usually falls into, but it should be nice to get into him. Because again, like I said, I hear a lot of great things about him. I mean, speaking of Procol Harum, that's another band I need to get into. Let's see, anything else? I just showed the discs, but yeah, nothing else to show. But we have this, which just folds. You have here some notes there. And then you have a little live shot there, which is kind of cool. Very nice. All right, so I got 2 from the same artist, and I believe I now officially have all this person's solo albums. So, Phil Collins. I actually found 2 Phil Collins albums. So I think now, like I just said, I think I have all the studio albums, which I'm kind of happy of. So first up, we have Dance Into the Light. This came out in what year? 19... It says 96. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. This is 96, so I guess I'll take its word for it, but yeah. Don't know really any song on here. And most people say it's not one of his best, but you never know. This is kind of cool. All those fills on the disc and more fills in the inside. Take a look at the booklet. You have the lyrics, of course. Very nice. Alright, not much to say there. We'll see how I feel about it for the CD haul. And the last Phil Collins is actually his very last album, and it's called Going Back. And here you have a picture of him as a kid. Of course, this is technically a covers album because it has a lot of songs that he didn't write. It's just a bunch of songs that he grew up listening to. Of course, you have the title track, which is just Going Back. I mean, you know the song. Let's see, what else? Do I know anything else in here? Papa Was a Rolling Stone, I know. Nothing on the top of my head. I'm sure there's more songs here that I recognize, but not at the moment. But yeah. Now this one I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have that much high opinion of. Not because it's going to be bad, but again, it's a covers album, and how many times am I going to go back to a covers album? But you know, you never know. Alright, so this thing actually came with 2 things. So this thing actually came with this little advert. And here it's kind of advertising this little live concert. And I should probably mention that the songs that he's covering are a bunch of like Motown, R&B type of songs. There's the booklet. You open it up, and kind of nice. They give credit to the song, to the artists that he's covering. Some photos as well. Okay, so that is that. Let's see, put those all the way. So about halfway through the CDs. Alright, so next up, and this is actually a perfect opportunity to promote something else. So before I do that, let me just quickly show what I did get. So we have Roy Orbison, Mystery Girl. Of course, this is his final studio album that he released in his lifetime. And the reason why I decided to get this was because, again, it goes right into the promotion. I know me and Adam from What the Gym, we're going to be doing a review on Adam's channel on this album, because we've done a series of videos where we are reviewing underrated albums, and this is one that Adam recommended, and so I thought it'd be kind of nice to have it for the review. I have heard it already. I've heard it on Spotify before buying it, so I'm not going to give my opinion on it now. So make sure you subscribe to What the Gym and be prepared for that video. So there you go. Let's see what's inside this. So the disc itself is kind of hard to see, honestly. They're very, very, very reflective. Okay, the inside's kind of bare, but you do have a little photo of Roy there. I just realized it's upside down. Yeah, I'm assuming that's on purpose. Another photo of Roy right there. I know Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, Mick Campbell, whatever, are very involved in this one. That's all I'll say. speaking of Adam, this is a good time to show this one next. So, in that same series we did that I just talked about, literally the last episode we reviewed this album. This is Highway Companion by Tom Petty. This is a solo album and the last of his solo albums. He only released 3 solo albums. But yeah, very enjoyable album. That's all I'll say. But again, you can watch our in-depth review on the album. Again, go to Adam's channel. I'll probably leave a link to that video in the description. I like the inside design. That's kind of nice. I think it's pretty cool. Of course, you have an astronaut on the cover. Kind of interesting. All right, this is kind of interesting. The booklet is like the size of a little travel log. That's kind of cute. I like that. So yeah. So you have a picture of Tom there. Has all the lyrics. Got some nice photos. It's got a nice texture to it too. Definitely has a much different feel than most booklets. And there's another nice photo of Tom there. There you go. That's nice. This is actually nice packaging. I like the stuff they included here. All right, 2 more to go. Let's see. Let's go with this one. All right, so this one's kind of a more obscure type of album. So, if you're a jazz person, you might know this person. So we have Chick Corea, and this is also credited to Gary Burton, and this is their album Crystal Silence. Of course, big jazz names here. Says it came out in 1973. I'm assuming that's correct. But yeah, I have no idea what this is about. So this should be a nice surprise for me. Because I have one Chick Corea album. It was Return to Fantasy. That was the name of the album. And yeah, really enjoyable. So might have something similar. I do like the cover though. I like that ocean shot. And I like how Chick Corea is credited as piano and Gary Burton is credited as vibes. Very nice. I like that. Those little tongue-in-cheek jokes there. The inside's nothing to write home about. I mean, you got some credits there, but other than that, it's not really much to say. But still should be interesting to check it out. Check out. All right, then we have one more CD to go. All right, so we have Fine Young Cannibals. So Tom, I did a video where Tom's Hit Parade sent me a batch of CDs, and one of them was their second album, The Raw and the Cooked. But this is their self-titled debut, and yeah, I really enjoyed The Raw and the Cooked way more than I thought I would. And so I saw this and I was like, you know, this might as well get the whole catalog because they only released 2, if I'm not mistaken. So not really a big catalog. So hey, let's go for it. I knew it had upon my research, it has a cover of Suspicious Minds, which was a pretty big hit for them. But yeah, definitely am interested. Because again, like I said, very enjoyable stuff, like way more than I thought it would, but still pretty cool. So there you go. That's all the CDs I have in this particular Fine video. So now we move on to the vinyl section. And like I said in the beginning, I bought 3 vinyl, and for pretty good prices too. And I did test all of them. They sound pretty good. So very happy with what I got. So let's do this. So the first record I'm going to show is this one right here. Again, pretty big band, especially in the late 70s and early 80s. We have Journey. We have Escape. Again, probably their biggest album. I mean, it has so many classic songs on here. You have Don't Stop Believin', of course. I mean, who has not heard that song? I know it's played to death, but I still love it. Stone in Love, great guitar riff on that one. Who's Crying Now? Keep on Running, Still They Ride. Now that's a very good deep cut. Escape, Mother Father, another great deep cut. And then it closes out with the big power ballad, Open Arms. Just excellent album. I do have this on CD, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna buy a record unless I have it on CD first. That's just how I roll. But still, very nice to have this one. Again, looks. I mean, obviously the cover has seen some better days, but again, still looks pretty nice too. And there's the back cover again. So let's quickly show what's inside. Showcase the record. The inner sleeve is not the cleanest, but you know, that's gonna be a given. It's been a while since I've done this on camera. So here we go. So here is side one. This is side one, right? Yeah. Hopefully you can see that. Very nice label. Then on the back, of course, you have side two. All right, not much to say there, but again, very nice to own, especially if you love this type of music. Again, grew up with this music. My mom loved it, so again, I love it because of it. So there you go. So that's the first record we got. Put that there for now. All right, next step. Now here was one I definitely wanted on record. This is a very good one. We have Joanie Mitchell, Court and Spark. Again, love Joanie Mitchell. This is my favorite one of hers. I do want to get Blue at some point, but this was definitely one I wanted to get first. Again, just a good blend of jazz, bit of folk, singer-songwriter. Just sounds incredible. And the album cover is pretty cool too, because it actually is embossed. You can feel the letters there. There it is. It feels very nice, and definitely has a different texture, which is always very nice when you get a record sleeve that has a different texture. Very nice. And it's cool. There's the back. Not much to say on the back though. Just gives you the track listing down there. But it does have a gatefold. You open it up. You have this little picture of Joanie right there, and then all the lyrics spread across. Again, pretty basic, but you know, again, very nice. Looks very classy. Now showcase the record. Okay, it's on the Asylum label. So here is side one. Of course, has the big hit "Help Me" on it. Great song, one of my favorite songs ever. Let's see what else. I mean, title track, People's Parties. What a beautiful song that is. Then we have side two. You have Car on a Hill, Just Like This Train, Raised on Robbery. Just a really, I mean, I love this album. I love Joanie, love her voice. And even though at this point her vocals are starting to lower a bit, still has that Joanie Mitchell sound that I just adore. So yeah, awesome find. Put that in there, and we have one more record to go. Now here's another pretty big album, especially in the hard rock field. And that album, of course, is Machine Head by Deep Purple. I mean, another classic rock album. I mean, you have Highway Star, Smoke on the Water, of course, Space Trucking, deep cuts like Picture of Home, which is spectacular. Yeah, it's a perfect album, I must say. Very cool cover too. Again, you have the blurry picture of the band there, and you have just the name of the album right there. On the back, there's the Machine Heads that the album is named after. So very good. And then you have the track listing down there. Very small though, but still very cool. And another gatefold. You open it up, get these nice photos of the band. Some in the studios, some shots of them in the studio. See what else? Yeah, mostly studio shots. Not so much live stuff, which would have been nice to see. But still, I mean, produced by Martin Birch, who would go on to have a big career as a producer for in the metal scene. See, been recorded in Munich, Switzerland. Of course, you know the whole story of this album. Not going to go too in depth, but if you know, you know. Again, there's track listing once again. Only 3 songs on side 2. You have Smoke on the Water, Lazy, and Space Truckin', which is kind of, again, it's not long, not many songs on this album, but again, just killer all the way through. But yeah, let's show off the record. There we go. Just carefully lift it out. And it's on the Warner Bros. Label. So here it is. Nice tropical setting, or California, whatever it's supposed to be. Then we go on to side 2. Again, only 3 tracks. So yeah, very happy with what I found today. Again, a lot of great albums. Some of these I've wanted for quite some time. And yeah, my vinyl collection is still slowly growing. And I'm already starting out. Luckily, that bin there is still good, but I'm gonna outgrow it at some point. So hopefully it's not for a while. All right, but anyhow, let's go ahead. Let's recap on what I bought in this record find video. So starting with the records. So Machine Head by Deep Purple, Court and Spark by Joanie Mitchell, Escape by Journey. And now we go to the CDs. Again, going in reverse order, we have Fine Young Cannibals with their self-titled debut. Is it? Yeah, it's the self-titled. Crystal Silence by Gary Burton and Chick Corea. Tom Petty, Highway Companion. Roy Orbison, Mystery Girl. Phil Collins, Going Back. Phil Collins again, Dance into the Light. Robin Trower, Bridge to Sigh. And finally, how do I say it again? Renegade by Heart. So there you have it. So that's all I bought in this particular record find video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you did enjoy, please give this a like, subscribe if you're new. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on any of the ones that I shown today. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. So take care and goodbye for now.